YouTube was It's your boy Zab back with another bang. In this video, Tim Bradley encourages Shakur Stevenson to box. Let's get it. In case y'all boys didn't know, Shakur Stevenson is one of the most hated fighters in the sport, right? Not because he said anything wrong or because um, he cheated anybody or quote unquote robbed anybody, right? He's one of the most hated fighters in the sport because of how dominant he is, right? Shakur is one of those guys that you just can't hit no matter how hard you try. Even Edwin De Los Santos, a knockout artist, couldn't really touch Shakur, right? And if Shakur don't want you to touch him, you're not going to touch him, right? Even Tank not going to be able to touch Shakur if Shakur don't want him to. You feel me? So that and then when you start measuring Shakur up to the other boxers, Pitbull can't mess with Shakur. William Zepeda can't mess with Shakur. Um, Edwin De Los Santos couldn't really touch him. Oscar Valdez can't mess with Shakur, right? So when you're so dominant, it leads people to start getting angry, right? They want you to lose. They want to see a weakness in you, right? So they start hating. And this is what Tim Bradley told him. He said, "Go into that ring and handle your business. Just keep winning." They said the same thing about Floyd Mayweather years ago. He was boring. You can't buy into that. Keep boxing the way you're boxing. Keep using your skills. It doesn't matter what the fans say. It doesn't matter what these casuals are saying. Facts. Um, Tim also said, as long as you're going home with a check and a big win, and you keep showing your greatness every time you're inside that ring, keep doing you. If I could go back and box like Shakur Stevenson, I would go back and box like him, right? He says, with Shakur Stevenson, the attention span for the fans is no longer there for boxing. He says, in MMA, you hit a guy and they fall. You either get knocked out or choked out. So I think that has a lot to do with it. The younger generation now don't have UFC. Back then in the past, they didn't have UFC. Now the technology and social media, a lot of people have short attention spans. They want knockouts. And I see everything, nothing wrong with what he just said. Everything what he said was pretty much accurate, pretty much facts. Boxing fans have become celebrity worshippers. Boxing fans have become celebrity worshippers. They no longer want the best to fight the best. They want novelty fights. They want Tank to knock out who he wants. They want Tank to fight whoever and get knockouts. Right? The same boxing fans that were crying saying Devin Haney too big to fight Tank are the same dudes promoting the Tank Davis versus Jake Paul fight. You can't make it up. They said Devin Haney was too big because he rehydrated to 160. However, they're cool with Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul, who just fought at 230 something pounds. So these boxing fans, they're hypocrites, they're cowards. They want black fighters specifically to fight outside of a style that's not theirs, right? If Pitbull learned how to box, they will call him one of the greatest ever, right? If Virgil Ortiz could box like Shakur Stevenson, they would say he's one of the best. They already do it with Lomachenko and Tyson Fury. Y'all don't see the double standard? Tyson Fury fight about as boring as hell. Sorry, Tyson Fury fight boring as hell, right? Lomachenko fights. I mean, he got good footwork. He's cool, but it's like he a boxer. He not a crazy knockout artist either. But when it's the black fight, it's a different story. He all of a sudden he a runner, right? All of a sudden he a runner. He boring. Um, Benavidez Senior tried to use that against Crawford. He tried to call Crawford boring. Crawford had 12 knockouts in a row, including your son, Mr. Benavidez, and you tried to call Terrence Crawford boring. So it just goes to show that it's a double standard in boxing against black fighters. And Tim Bradley, I think he went off cold, right? You gotta part of being in with the old media, you gotta talk against black fighters. You gotta downgrade them. You gotta make it seem like everything hard. You gotta make it seem like they could always do better. However, you gotta uplift every single thing other fighters do, whether it be Mexican, white, Latino, anything. Whatever they do, they one of the best. His skills are so superb. He's so elite. But when the black fighter does it, he gotta beat Shakur Stevenson to get praised. He gotta beat Superman, Batman, Iron Man, and Captain America. He gotta beat all of them within 1 week for them to even consider him being pound for pound, right? We know Shakur pound for pound, 3 division champ. Oscar Valdez can't compete with him, and he been chasing William Zepeda, right? Boxing is the only sport where the champions chase challengers because the challengers are scared to fight the best. Virgil Ortiz has been in 3 different weight classes and has yet to be a champion. I feel like being a champion, especially beating a champion, kind of validates you as one of those guys. Virgil Ortiz has yet to beat a champion. I think he's yet to be the champion. Williams Zepeda has yet to be a champion. Um, and all these guys they keep criticizing Shakur, they suck, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them suck, right? Now, if you giving constructive criticism, like, yeah, bro, if you hit the gas, you can get a lot more stoppages. You feel me? You can be more exciting, but they not doing that out of constructive criticism. They trying to tear the man down. They trying to say he don't deserve to get paid. They trying to say he should never box again in his life. That's the type of criticism they giving this man. They're not saying, hey, look, if you step on the gas, you might be able to get more knockouts. You might be more entertaining. No, it's not. It's never constructive. It's always to tear the fighter down. Even with Devin Haney, right? They tried to say he was a runner. But soon as he fought, not like a runner versus Ryan, he got clowned. So it's like, bro, stick to your guns. They criticize you because they want to see you lose. No other reason. And once you lose, once they notice they got in your head, you're never gonna hear the end of it. Look how they did Devin, right? They criticized him out of his game plan, and then they now they still trolling him to this day because he lost. So don't fall victim to the media. Fight your style, be dominant, and let them be mad that you keep winning. Facts. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit the post notification bell. Till next time, man.